In this video, I'm going to be covering what is better, Qwen 3 Coder or Claude Sonnet. So, Qwen 3 released their new model, which is supposedly supposed to be better than Claude Sonnet 4, and the difference is that this is all running locally on my computer. It is a mega beast. It takes 10.3 gigabytes, which is absolutely insane. But the question is, does it code better? We will find out. The goal for this video is for each coder to code basically the better output. And for today's video, we have ChatGPT. Then we have Claude Sonnet 4. Then we have Qwen 3 Coder, 3 billion parameters. Should be a fun video. First off, let's check out ChatGPT. So, hey ChatGPT, I want you to basically create a automation where we have a Airtable that has a ton of information that will be sent to a ChatGPT module that will be formatted, and then it will be sent via email. And I want this to be all coded in JSON for N8N. If you can do that, that would be amazing. I want you to create the most complex automation that you can with this information, and I want you to put out your best work because you are in a competition with Claude and Qwen 4 or Qwen 3. Alright, so we're going to have ChatGPT put out its answer. Who creates the better automation? So this should be a very fun video. And then we're going to do scoring based off of who can basically format. So if it works in N8N, that's +1 points. If it is close to the actual like real life use case, it gets another point. And how easy or would I use this as 1 point? So you get 3 points, and whoever has the highest wins. So this should be a very fun video. And then for ChatGPT, I use 4.0 just because I have Claude Pro, but not ChatGPT Pro, because Claude is just a beast at coding. Okay, now we are going to go back into Cursor, new text file. We are going to go into Qwen, copy this same prompt. We're using Qwen 3 Coder, 3 billion parameters, and it should do its magic. Wow, I am surprised that I can have this mega 30 billion parameters on my supercomputer. Like, this is just insane to me. Okay, that's weird. It's saying social media post. What? Okay. I mean, the AI will do its own thing. And then we're going to have Qwen 3 basically be the judge because it has pretty large context. compared to the other two. Okay, so Qwen basically went berserk, and I had to pause it early because it was just coding like crazy. Um, I mean, the issue is that I don't even know if this what if it even will work, because Qwen was just going berserk for the most part. All right, so now we are going to test all these in NaN. First off, we have ChatGPT. Extremely basic. It didn't even get ChatGPT right. 1 point for basically being able to put it in. Would I use this? Hell no. It doesn't even have the right coding module, the right Gmail, and it's listing records, which is not what we want. I'm gonna give it, I think, a 1.6. And not really that good. Next is Qwen, which I'm super curious about. Okay, so it has invalid JSON because it did not do it. So can you please finish the end of this to work in N8N? Yeah, active tab. This, like, 50 lines of code is crazy. I've never seen just like anything like this before. I wish I had more RAM so it could, operate a little bit faster. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is still a lot, but still these mega models just need so much brain power to operate and compute. I literally have to have Cursor freaking complete the rest of this because it's gonna be way faster than Qwen. Which Qwen is a beast, as you can see. I've never seen just something with that, insane amount of just worth ethic. Because we look at Claude, right? It typically goes to either 120 or 250 or 300. But Qwen was gonna go to 600 or 700 for this automation, which is just crazy. It's almost doubling what Claude is. And I just have to yap because of just how massive this code is. Alright, finally it works. And now the code is 800. Ridiculous. Alright, now the moment of truth. Is this going to blow my mind or be absolute crap? Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's look into this. Customer support summary, communication, predictive models, action plan, competitor analysis, report, shareholder matrix, dashboard layout, social media posts, dashboard plan, execute plan, send email, and analysis. So it did get a little bit less points for basically not being able to one-shot the JSON. But as you can see, this thing is a beast. It just coded just so much. I mean, I'm honestly impressed because, as these models get better and just more input, like, this is just the beginning. But the fact that this just went so in detailed and just really outdid itself with just so much code is just really ridiculous. So I would give this a 2.4. Not perfect, but is, way better than what ChatGPT did, which was just flat out simple. But, like, it got such a high score because of just the amount of code it did. Would I use this in my business? Yeah, probably, if it could kind of just explain where it would go with this, because it seems like it just automated a whole entire business plan. Yeah, it has like shareholders, freaking business use cases, competitor analysis, social media posts, meeting agenda, and I, prompt it to just create the most complex best work automation, and it did that. All right, way faster than freaking Qwen. But yeah, let's see. Where does Claude stand up to this? Okay, so it did add. I mean, this could be Cursor's fault, but schedule trigger friction. Okay, I think that this is interesting. I think that it started off pretty good with the what if statement, the coding module. I don't know what the heck it's doing over here. Just like, why is like the email in the middle? Why is there if true statement before the email? If there is no ChatGPT model, I don't know why there's a webhook. Why there's two separate emails. Oh man, I really like Claude for coding things, but for this, I felt like Qwen was a lot more organized, because at least like I could see the vision, because it was like, it had like a business plan, it had like a summary, it had like content summaries, and that was a lot more organized. With this, where it's like using random if statements, mystery models, blanks, webhooks, just random emails. I would say that this is like a 2.2. I mean, obviously, all these workflows need work and help by myself in order to get a 3 out of 3. But yeah, I mean, it just shows that like Qwen is actually like, really competing with these other models. So that was the video, guys. I hope that you learned a lot from these different coding modules, and Qwen 3 really surprised me out of all of these, because I did not realize just like the power it had. I was testing it earlier and it was giving me some really mixed reviews, but this was like its redemption arc. But yeah, so if you found like any value in this video, please like and follow. And yeah, I have a Discord in my YouTube. join that if you're curious on learning more about local models and just AI in general. But yeah,